So with 100% real estate brokerages, if you're active in the real estate business today, assessing your options, or better yet, if you're at 100% brokerage, trying to figure out if it's really where you need to be, this video is for you. And I'm gonna share what I see as 3 problems with 100% brokerages for you to consider and help you assess whether or not that is where you truly want to be. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Tyler Roicki. I help people build income and wealth in real estate, and I run an international real estate team at eXp Realty. If you get any value whatsoever out of this video, all I'd ask is that you hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And that being said, let's dive into the video. So first problem with the 100% brokerages, which by the way, I've been at one before, and full disclosure, I was super happy with the situation. Prior to that, I was with a big name franchise, name that you would all know. I went there for the training, I got the training, felt like I didn't really have more to tap into, but was still paying them the same money nonetheless. So when I found a situation where I got to keep 100% of my own commission minus a small transactional fee, I was happy because end of the day, I was keeping a heck of a lot more of my own money. It was a great situation. I had a broker to turn to for questions. I was super happy. But there's a reason I did not stay in that situation for a very long time. More on that in a little bit, but that leads me to what are the 3 problems with 100% brokerages? Well, for one, they're not truly 100%. And what I mean is, like, really consider this. If you're in one or if you're looking at one, are they truly 100%? Because surely they take some portion of the commissions you earn one way or another, right? So sometimes it's a flat per transaction fee or a annual or even monthly fee. So one way or another, they're gonna get your money somehow, some way. And yeah, you could say 100%, but what you wanna look at is the net. If you do the kind of business that you're setting out to do over the course of the next year with their fee structure, what does it look like? And run the math on it and look at, okay, of the net, what percentage is that really? Because it might be significantly less than 100%. It might be a shocker, but obviously these kind of models are set up to minimize costs in a major way. So yeah, it might still be close to 100%, but point is, know exactly what it is you are paying in, and more importantly, what value you are getting in exchange for those dollars you're paying in, which leads me to the second problem with 100% brokerages, which is minimal cost tends to equate to minimal value. So it's just, there's not enough money on the table in a low cost structure for there to be a massive amount of value in return, because the money's just not there to make it happen. So consider this, in life, is the cheapest option the best option? I mean, look at your life, look at where you live, look at the car you drive, look at the clothes you're wearing, look at the phone you're using, I mean, computer you're on, etc., etc., etc. And answer me this. Have you always gone with the cheapest option that you possibly could have gone with to still get the same thing you needed? Transportation, a house to live in, a computer, a phone, even food to eat. I mean, think of every area of your life, but have you always gone with the cheapest option? Or if you haven't, why haven't you? And I think you'll really understand if you really think about that there's more to it than just the price you pay. Price isn't necessarily the most important thing. What really is important is the value and what it means to you. And so with the minimal cost, sure, you can retain more of your commission oftentimes with that, but the trade-off is limited help, limited support, training, limited leads as well, and all of that is stuff that is geared towards getting more business closed. So if the cost is as minimal as it could be, it's likely that the brokerage is doing very little, if anything at all, to help you actually put more business into the pipeline. Now, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of traditional companies out there, whether it be franchises, independents that have more of a traditional split. There's plenty that do little to nothing to help the agents get more business, but especially if it's 100%, like legit, what revenue do they have to help the agents get more business? So, you know, it's understandable, but my point is, think about that. What's it mean? What is the implication for you and your business? Because I get it. If you're in the business to truly minimize costs and you don't really want to do much, if any, business, you just want a place to keep your license active. When something happens, fall in your lap, be able to take care of it. I get it. Maybe that's the right structure, but if you truly want to grow, excel, get more in the pipeline, and have more of what you possibly could to help you do that, I'm telling you, that's not the structure you want. You want something that has the right kind of value to help you get more of the business that you would like closed, because the right structure will have more to offer. And the whole idea is, if you could put $1 in and get $5 out or $10 out, how many dollars would you want to put in, right? And that's the whole idea with something of higher value. That's where it's worth the trade-off if you're seeing an ROI on the actual business that's helping you close based on what the brokerage is doing to help you put it in the pipeline. And that brings us to the third thing, is not having an opportunity to earn above 100%. So crazy question. This might be the craziest question I ask in this video, but why stop at 100%? So 100% brokerages, just by the nature of how they're structured, are not going to have additional earnings opportunities, typically, aside from you closing your next commission check and the brokerage getting their fair share of your check based on whatever y'all agreed with, whether it's a per transaction fee, monthly fee, annual fee, what have you, maybe some combination of all those. But regardless, like, you stop at 100, that's your ceiling. Why stop there? Why not have the ability to net over 100% of the commissions you earn? And the only way that would be possible is if there were additional earnings opportunities on top of you just trading your time for money by getting your next deal done. And I say that, it might sound crazy. Sure, we're not working 9 to 5, paid by the hour, salary, what have you, but the moment we stop producing is the moment we stop earning commissions. So what if there were a situation out there where that were not the case? What if you could build something in addition to your next commission check within the structure of the brokerage that would allow you to have additional earnings coming in that could potentially take you north of 100%, and also potentially help you get to a spot where the moment you stop producing, you still have income coming in based on what you've built up to that point in time within that structure. But my point is, 100% brokerages are going to have a tendency to not have a structure that allows for that or provides that kind of opportunity. So you might be minimizing your cost at first glance, but you may also be minimizing your opportunity. And I tell you, that is far more costly than what might otherwise be a split or a higher fee structure for a place that provides that kind of opportunity and value to the agents. And so, food for thought. But that is ultimately why I left 100% brokerage I was perfectly happy with, because I recognized and found an opportunity to build something along the lines of what I just described that could take me north of 100% and allow me to build something, spend my time, energy, effort on something that would be bigger than just my next commission check. And I'm happy I made that shift and change 7 years ago in my real estate business. So those are the problems with the 100% brokerages. I hope that you found that insightful, helpful, at least some questions and thoughts to consider as you're assessing your next step on your real estate journey. And at this point, here's what I tell you: if there's anything I can do to shed more light and insight on what I've talked about in this video, maybe perspective as you're figuring out where you want to go next on this journey, I'd love to connect and see how I can best help. So do this, send me an email. You'll find that in the description below, along with some other helpful resources for you. And if you got value out of this video, all I would ask is that you hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.